Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are, remember you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another Ad Daily News with your hockey coach, Guru Coach Frenchy. Today, episode number 200. Unbelievable. We did it, guys. 200 episode of the Ab Daily News. I would love to hear from you, your comments about this episode, and tell me what you think about all the contents we bring to you every single day. But what do you have in the menu, coach, today? First of all, guys, I have Kirby Dach, possibly in return as a center. We have the NHL Draft 23, my ranking 26 to 30. And finally, I want to talk about Joel Edmundson, his value at the trade deadline. And that's complete all my three subjects of the day. So before we start, I would like to invite you. Don't forget, please, to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Show, and leave me a comments about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject, guys, about do you think Dach should return as a center? One of the reasons, guys, because Sean Monahan is out now, and they have only three centers. DUARTE, Suzuki, and Jake Evans. Now, in the last 6 games, Dach, guys, have only 2 assists. In the last 12 games, he has 0 goals. The chemistry right now with Caulfield is not the same anymore. Remember, Martin Saint-Louis is considering right now the possibility to return Dach as a center. The Montreal Canadiens trade Dach during the off-summer for a 13th overall pick as a center. At some point, he put Dach with Suzuki and Caulfield, but I still believe the Montreal have other options for him to return him at some point as a center. We understand his difficulty as winning the face-off, but I think he could become a second good center in the future for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, this is a great opportunity for him to possibly to play with Slavkovsky and Josh Anderson, 6'3", 6'3", and 6'4". I think Martin Saint-Louis should consider to play 3 players together. But who is going to be the top line as a winger coach? I know, maybe you're not going to like my answer. I will try, guys, Joel Armia. I understand 0 goal, have only 2 points. We know what he's accomplished so far, but he's maybe the most player, the most responsible on the 3 zone on the ice. He protects the puck very well. I think he's going to helping the 2 other players to be a little bit more open up for the offensive side on the transition with Joel Armia. Listen, Anderson try it, Hoffman try it, Gallagher last year try it. Only that enough did not try it with Armia. I think it will be a good chance for Armia to go with that one, with that line on my eyes. Now, that complete now for the rest of the team. We're with that enough, or Hoffman is back in the lineup, or even Pitlick, Pesara, or Jonathan Drouin if he's back on the lineup. We know both players, Hoffman and Drouin, right now wear the regular jersey during the practice. So I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think about this possibility of Kirby Dach return as a center with the Montreal Canadiens? That's complete, guys, my first subject of the day. My second subject, guys, about the NHL Draft 23, ranking 26 to 30 today. First of all, number 26, Theo Lindstein from Sweden, played with the team junior Brenas, born June 5, 2005. He's a big 6'1", 180 pounds, shoot on the left. 12 games so far, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. Lindstein is not good off to the hot start offensively this season, but he is not the flashiest players to begin with. His game is quiet but effective. He's a strong skater who can kill a lot of rush and transport the puck up on the ice. He is a smart puck mover who make a great first pass and has some blue line poise. Even thought I don't view him as a power play type in the NHL. You're hoping he will be a solid 2-way defender as a pro when he's going to join the NHL at some point one day. My pick number 27 is a left winger, Samuel Onzek, play on the WHL for the Vancouver Giants, born November 12, 2004, a big 6'3", 186 pounds, shoot on the left winger. He have a great start of the season. 28 games, 15 goals, 24 assists for a total of 39 points. Samuel has been out to a strong start since coming to the North America, been a top scorer for his WHL team. While playing on the both special team, Onzek is a large winger who moves well for his size and compete well enough to get to the interior parts of the offensive zone. I don't think his pure skill will ever dazzle you, but he has enough hands and vision to make play as a pro and provide offense. This complete, guys, my number 27. Number 28, the right winger, Cohen Zimmer, WHL Prince George, born December 8, 2004, 6 foot, 204 pounds, shoot on the right, 28 game, 18 goal, 23 assists, 41 points. Look, Zimmer has generated a lot of fans this season. He's in general during his WHL career. He's a highly skilled and creative forward. Zimmer has a high hands and beats a lot of defender one-on-one. He has the brain to run a power play and makes a tough play consistently at even strength. Zimmer has the offensive touch. He's all about whether his style of the play will work in NHL, giving his so-so foot speed. He needs something he needs to improve, honestly, if he's skating. My number 29, Daniel Butt, left winger from Russia, Yaroslav, play for the team, MHL, February 15, born 2005, big 6'5", 205 pounds, shoot on the right. Listen, guys, I could put him a little bit earlier because the situation with Russia, I'm a little bit worried it will drop around at the bottom of the first round. 16 game, 12 goal, 8 assists, 20 point. He played in KHL 7 games at 1 goal so far. Daniel has been an excellent junior in Russia over the last season. He got a legit offensive abilities to go with a big, powerful frame. But he has very good hands and vision. He can be very creative in the offensive zone. His shot is also a weapon, and his ability to both make a finished play make him a threat. He's not blazing quick, but he is a strong skater for his size who can get around the ice more well enough to go with a decent compete. I really believe he's going to be a good winger in NHL one day. And finally, my last one of the day, number 30, right winger, Gabe Perreault, playing on the U18 USA and NTPD, born May 7, 2005, 5'10", 168 pounds, shoot on the left, 25 game, 20 goal, 21 assists, 41 points. Perreault is only problem, maybe his size. Otherwise, he's a really good hockey player. Perreault has put up big number to begin the season on that top USNTP line. Play, of course, with Wall Smith. Offense is the scouting card of his game. Is a very skilled and intelligent winger. Perreault make a highly creative play with the puck at a high rate, both up the perimeter and in small area. His puck game is NHL power play quality, but the debate with him is because he's 5'10", 5'11", without great speed as a role on the NHL team. That will be the little bit the concern about him. That's the reason right now is at the bottom of my first round of the 2023 NHL draft. That's complete, guys, my second subject. I would like to hear from you guys what you think about my ranking 26 to 30. Finally, today I want to talk about, guys, Joel Edmundson is value for a trade. We talked about Sean Monahan a couple of days ago. Now I want to tell you what I think Joel Edmundson with Montreal can get in return. We don't have to trade him, but what they can get in return, that's the reason of my subject today. First of all, Montreal trade Kulak last year, second round pick return. Then he got Lajenson, defenseman, a 7th round pick. Then they trade Ben Chariot to the Florida. They got 1st round pick, 4th round pick, and Smilanik, the NCAA players. A couple of years ago, the Tampa Bay Lightning had to pay a 1st round pick and a 3rd round pick for David Savard. And finally, I believe the Montreal Canadiens, because the situation, what was just mentioned, Kulak, Chariot, and Savard, I wouldn't be surprised Montreal could get in return a 1st round pick or a 1st round prospect already drafted by any team in NHL. Then they can add another pick, maybe a 3rd round pick, maybe a 4th round pick. But I really believe Joel Edmundson guy could get in return a solid, good pick. Montreal is looking for the 3rd 1st round pick 2023. Possibly Joel Edmundson could be the answer for other teams looking to go deep in the playoff 2023. I just want to share you very quickly about Joel Edmundson. Many of you does not want to trade him. I don't said they have to trade him. But again, like Monahan, at the traded line, those two players, possibly they get a 1st round pick in return. And this complete, guys, my last subject of the day. Here we go, guys. This complete my 200 Ad Daily News today with 3 good subjects. I would like to hear from you. What do you think about my first subject I have? But first of all, we want to invite you. Don't forget, please click on the like, subscribe to our Canadian Live Show. Leave me a comment. And finally, we want to remind you, you have greatness inside of you. We wish you an amazing, blessing day, everybody.